Hello everyone, and welcome to Flame of Guidance. This is going to be a Leo pick-a-card general energy reading. First of all, thank you guys so much for stopping by. I hope you guys do enjoy this reading. It's just going to be a general energy from whenever you actually came across this video. Having an option as to what is happening in this current energy is, I think, important when you're doing a horoscope reading, because it could be either the sun, moon, rising, etc. So anyway, enough with the rambling. So there are 3 piles here you can select from. So go ahead and make your selection to whatever butterfly is calling you in, whatever pile is calling your energy, and move along to the timestamp once you've selected your pile, and I'll meet you there. Alright, so welcome pile number 1, all of you who chose this pink and blue butterfly. This is going to be the general energy that is happening for Leo at this current moment in time that you come across this video. We have Ace of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, Four of Swords, the King of Wands, the 5 of Wands twice, and the 8 of Cups. I'm going to put these down here. Okay, so I'm trying to fit all of these on the screen. Make sure you guys can see everything happening here. Okay, so far with the cards that I have, I mean, there's other cards that I want to pull for you guys, but with these so far, I'm already getting messages, so I'm just going to start to take note of what I see here. But we do have the 5 of Wands twice already, so that is a big message that we really need to hold on to, but I don't want to talk about that just yet. I did want to point that out. Also, I did want to point out the fact that there's 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, and the 8 of Cups, which 4 and 4 is 8. So this is really interesting energy. I honestly just shuffled the cards per pile. I haven't looked at them. I'm looking at them with you guys. So the fact that things are adding up here is pretty awesome. Anyway, so let me just get to it. Let me give you the messages. So I'm seeing someone who is trying so hard to manifest the best life that they could ever possibly have. They want to live comfortably. They want to be self-fulfilled. They want to be able to support themselves financially and also have not just total and complete independence, but actual happiness. I think somebody's seeking for depth in their life, and maybe in depth in the way that you make money, or not even necessarily something that you're looking for more money, but there's a life that you want to live where you don't have to stress about how you're going to pay your bills. And if you're saving every penny and manifesting, or if you're being a little too greedy and closed off with your energy, you're not going to be able to bring in the 9 of Cups. You're still at the 8 of Cups. You're still at the 4 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles, which is really closed off energy. This is somebody who is not giving anyone their time of day. They're really closed off with what they want, what's in their heart, what they're thinking. They're very shut out to everyone in the world because they're focused on what they want to a fault, to a point where they shut out people and they start to just be self-sabotage, their own worst enemy, right? They start to think that they don't need anyone because they're self-sufficient, but then sometimes you need someone else to carry through some sort of dream life, dream job, dream situation, dream car. Sometimes it's the connection or the reaching out that gets you to the place you want to be and feel satisfied and self-fulfilled, which is essentially the 9 of Cups, which is where this 8 of Cups wants to take you. The 8 of Cups is about progression and moving towards something, but it's not a final chapter. You still have to do some sort of self-salvation, for a lack of a better term. You have to feel and understand yourself and where you're going before you get what you want in life. And that's what the 8 of Cups energy is about. It's about moving on towards something that you actually feel suits you best. But in the progress of moving towards what you want, there's a lot of reflection, there's a lot of soul searching, and there's a lot of other aspects of life that you have to progress before you get to the steps that you need to essentially be where you want to be. And I think if you are so shut off to other people and allowing others to help you fulfill yourself, that you can self-sabotage yourself. So for pile number 1, I think there's some sort of energetic healing that you need to do within yourself to let you open up and be more receptive. You are never alone. This is the other cards here. Let's start pulling these out. Makes sense. You are never alone. Remain positive. Okay. Yes. Okay, here we go. That's the romance one. I'm going to pull a romance card at the end. We'll get to that one later. Discernment. You are developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. Okay, from free. Priorities. You understand the prominent importance of manifesting love in all situations. Transformation. You use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. Wow. Didn't I say that was happening with the 8 of Cups? It's a new way of progressing in spiritual growth before you get to the before you get to the 9 of Cups from the 8 of Cups, and that's exactly what transformation is all about, getting from one stage of life to the next. Friendliness, see, reaching out, being open. You are able to recognize traits in common with another in order to forge love-based connections. So, yeah, this is somebody who's totally closed off. This is very hermit-like energy. I think somebody's been in their mind, in their bubble a little too long. They've been reflecting a little too long. I think it's time to reach out to people. You might be someone who's a little too prideful to ask or reach out for help whenever you feel like you need someone in your life or like you want to relate to someone. So I think because you have this big shield of, I don't need anybody to get what I want in my life, you're kind of trapping yourself in a bubble where you're not able to actually bring in the people who are going to help you have that fulfillment in life. Sometimes it's that perfect relationship, that perfect connection that gets you the perfect job that leads you to the new, life that you want. you just never know where you're going to go when you connect with other people. They can be such a big, it can propel you into a completely different stage and phase in your life that maybe you have been trying to manifest for so long and you never could up until you met this specific person. You have to be a little more open and receptive. If you're constantly in Four of Swords mode, which is more closed and always to yourself, you're not really opening up emotionally, you're keeping all your thoughts and your opinions to yourself, your dreams, your goals, you're literally taking everything inward and running through it, processing it in your mind, but it's in a healthy way. You're like, I can do this if I do that. I don't know, it's like you're setting yourself up to fail in a way, because you're being a little too hard on yourself. You're thinking, I don't need anybody to get me where I want to be, because you can't trust anyone. This is like someone who has trust issues, who needs to open up. This is almost like, okay, I get it. There are so many people that you have to be very careful with and aware of. But you also have to find a balance in life to be open to meeting the people who aren't like that. And they exist if you allow them in. They're not going to come to you. They're going to show up when you're ready. You know, that's when you're going to be able to have the company that you're seeking, that you're trying to manifest into your life. So you're going to meet the person you want to meet. You're going to get the job you want to get. You're going to be able to stride through all of these things to get to where you want, but you also have to understand that there's other people involved in this situation that also need to help you to get there. And once you open up to having these people come through, and you're not so on guard or on the defense or constantly doubting yourself and your life and where you're going to go, you have to literally remain positive. You have to be more uplifting about your circumstance and where you're going. You have your priorities straight, but you're too closed off. This is almost like you're so close to manifesting something very important in your life that means a lot to you, and it's not coming through, not because you're being impatient or not because you're not doing all the work. It's not coming through because you're not being receptive and open to it. You're doing the work internally. You're figuring things out. You're learning how to progress and get to where you want. Self-love, finding the job, doing the, research, whatever it is that's happening in your life. There's this like movement, this action. You're going towards something that you really want in your life, but you're self-sabotaging it because you're not opening yourself up to get them or receive them, because you've been deceived before. You're very shut off and quiet about your goals and your dreams and what you want to do, and to an extent that's fine, and that is very important and does build character. But there's also the moment where you actually have to reach out to have results. You need help, and I think this is someone who has enough growth and development in themselves to know, to have the discernment to know whether the people coming in, whoever's next, this new job, this new boss, whatever, is actually going to be good for you. But it's what takes you to where you want to be. So why wouldn't you? You are wise enough to have the discernment to make the right choice for yourself in your life to get to where you want to be. Just open up a little bit more. Open up a little bit. Be more positive about the fact that you're deserving. I think you're a little too shy to say, I deserve this, or I earn this, or, this is mine, or you belong with me, something along the lines of what you've been wanting to have for so long. You're almost there, but you need to, I think, heal the root chakra a little bit more, and the heart chakra. Yeah, with the King of Wands here, look at his heart. Oh, and green. Look at that. So the root chakra and the heart chakra, red and green. You definitely need to do some root chakra and heart chakra meditations, and I think that'll help you to be a little bit more receptive to your blessings. Because the Ace of Pentacles is here, it doesn't mean it's not coming in if that's what you're wanting to manifest. It's going to, but you have to be a little bit more open to it. You can't be so closed off to it. You can't be, you know, so scared that it's not going to come in. Don't do that to yourself. Don't self-sabotage. Wow, that was really interesting, pile number 1. Let's see what we have for romance. Codependency. I think this has to do with the fact that you're so you're so codependent on the answer and the result of the situation. You're so caught up in the end game that you forget to allow yourself to enjoy the process. I think this is codependency on result. On I need to see the results to feel satisfied, or like I finally finished, or like I can get over this and move on. I need to have physical, like I got to see it to believe it kind of energy. That's what I'm getting. It's like I got to see that it happened to move on. I don't know why you have to feel like there has to be a tangible result for you to be able to feel better about yourself, your situation, the person that you're involved with, whatever it may be in your personal life. I think you're too codependent on the end result of that specific situation that you keep holding in and questioning yourself about and reflecting about. If it's manifesting your dream job or whatever, you're too focused on the end result of like, when is it going to happen? I've been working on it. When is it going to happen? When it happens, this is what's going to happen. When it's stop thinking like that. Don't think like that. There's a lot of self-sabotage here. So you definitely need to root yourself and your heart chakra. And I promise you, you're going to feel so much more comfortable within your progress that your results are going to blow your mind when they happen. This is like a energy of something coming in that you're not going to see at all. It's going to be unexpected, but it definitely is going to happen. But you need to chill a little bit, relax, take some me time, meditate, focus on yourself first, and then the results will come through. One thing at a time, one step at a time. Okay, pile number 1, we gotta chill. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna roll some dice. Alright, so I always go with the number on the top. So we have 5, 1, 3, 2, and 6. Whoa, I did not mean to turn that. 6. This could be a phone number, this could be a birth date, this could be just a date in general, a year, a license plate number, a phone number, a zip code, an address of significance, an area code, I don't know. 5, 1, 3, 2, and 6. Okay, here's the 5 energy again. We had the 5 of Wands twice. 5 is change. Don't be resistant to change. Change and evolving and moving towards something. If you're afraid of change, you're always going to be stuck you're always going to be stuck in the rut, or just starting from scratch. You're always going to be starting from scratch. If you're not opening yourself up to change and allowing others to help you, you're going to be stuck in a rut longer than you should, and it's going to get a little more challenging. But if you allow yourself to be open to others coming into your life, there could be some sort of good connection that will result in a high, like money, like financial relationship coming through. I'm sorry, but I'm seeing basically 5 here is change. this going from 5, 1, 3, and 2, this lets me know that there is definitely something that you need to be open to, where you're not working alone, you're going towards other people. It could be 2 other people coming in to help you with something, or maybe they're the 2 people that connect you with this specific person of interest, or there's 2 other people involved in this manifestation, and then that is gonna open yourself up to options in your life. You're gonna have to make a decision, because now you have a choice that's gonna result in what you've been wanting to manifest, a positive result. If it's financial, great. If it's a full house, awesome. You're gonna have your other person. You know, if it's a new job, a promotion, there's gonna be a higher end result, a material result, a tangible result coming through. So I do see that. Let's see. 3 is creative, so it could be a creative endeavor that you're trying to bring in, and you're going to probably have a financial gain, maybe like a side business. Maybe you're I don't know why I heard babysitter. Maybe you're babysitting on the side. I don't know. I don't know why, but you're going to make a lot of money in unexpected places. Maybe you get hooked up with a side job, and that's how you get your side money to get you out of a financial rut. There has to be another connection for you to be able to evolve, or for your manifestation to come through. I think you need to be far more open and receptive to people, and stop holding yourself accountable for all of your manifestations. It could be very self-sabotaging, because the minute that you connect with the right people at the right place and the right time, you're going to be able to have the one thing that you've been wanting for the longest time. Wow, that is such a cool energy. Very straightforward, pile number 1. I think I'm going to stop it right here, so I can start pile number 2. But thank you guys so much for stopping by. I really do hope that all of this made sense to you guys, and that you did enjoy this reading. Feel free to go through any of the other videos that I may have up on my channel. I do have pick-a-cards. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below. I don't know, do all that stuff that's really annoying and I'm supposed to say. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will catch you on the next one. Hello to my pile number 2, everyone that chose the yellow butterfly. This is going to be the general energy for the Leos who chose the yellow butterfly. Okay, let's see what we have. I pre-shuffled these cards, so I have no idea what we're going to see. I'm finding out with you guys. So first we have the 4 of Wands, the Hermit, the 6 of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups, Strength, 4 of Pentacles, Trust your intuition, Joy, you delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. Vision, no matter what you see, the bigger picture of a loving, just universe. Harmony, you are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. Look for a sign. And ask your angels Okay, so already right off the bat, I'm going to pull this down. I want to put the tarot up a little higher. With the tarot, I feel like there's going to be this, okay, there's going to be a moment in your life where you have an epiphany, where things align, and I don't know if you've been waiting for stability in your home for a long time. I don't know if you've been feeling alone in a long time, and there was like a longing for a passion from a childhood. Okay, there's a couple of messages that I'm getting. So one of them, if this is not a love message and this is about you and your career or where you want to go in life, there has been this longing for going back to your roots, to your passions, to what makes you feel most excited to live your most authentic self, your life. Sometimes it could be talents and gifts that you've had since childhood. So if you are someone who is gifted in the arts, or someone who has a very, or maybe you're even like a gamer, like you play online, something like that, and you're like trying to go back to that and make money off that, and you've done it before, and you've really thought about it, and you know it makes you, you know what you can make out of it. I think this is like, if you're waiting to do that or take the next step and pursue that route, you know it's going to make you money, it's going to go great. I think you should do that. If there's like a passion or something that you are questioning whether it can make you have a stable life, have structure, have everything that you want in life that would make you happy. So whatever is that fulfillment that you're looking for out of life, I think you're able to do it with the childhood dream, something that you were always wishing that you could do as a grown-up, as an adult, and still be able to support your responsibilities. This is something coming into fruition with that. If this is the second message that I'm getting, then it could be, if I read the cards as they are in an obvious way, there could be a person coming back that you had a deep connection with. There could be someone from the past that you had a very deep connection with, that made you grow as a person, that is now returning and is going to come back much more grown, much more together, much more educated. So trust your intuition. You may know who this person is. There's probably like a deep connection that you had in the past where you guys had to part ways, and you had to be alone for a while and learn how to be without this person, but you guys left on good terms. This could have been a friend from the past, or this could have been like a relationship. That's if I get that message, but I also get the first message where pile number 2, there's like something that you're very good at. It could be a creative arts and crafts, I don't know, whatever you do on the side to make money, a side business or a side project that you've been keeping to yourself, this like low-key talent. If you've ever questioned whether you can make an honest living out of it, I know that you totally can. I mean, this is definitely showing that you're going to be able to take care of your rent. If you ever, you know, want to go out and have fun with friends, you can totally afford that. You can have the ability to travel and to become someone who's been experienced. You can live life. You can live a comfortable life, because that's the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is comfortable but has more than enough, and he also has enough for his entire family and ongoing. It's like a wealthy life, a rich life in all aspects of the word. You have a fulfilled life. That is the King of Pentacles energy. So with the Four of Wands and the Six of Cups, it could be something that you yourself, if this is not a love message, it could be about how there is this creative passion that takes you back to your childhood roots, something that you've known how to do forever, a natural talent that you've had since a child. It can definitely make you some real money if you've been trying to have this specific vision of what you want for yourself, and what you want to do with your life and where you want to go. You are on the right path. You're definitely going to be able to have a fulfilled life if your dream is to do whatever this creative side of you. You're very you have like a very intelligent way of making money, and it's such a easy thing for you, and people would probably be so impressed with the fact that you make so much money doing something that they couldn't do. It's very unique. I wonder what it is. That is so cool. Okay, so let's keep going here. Two of Cups. So again, if this is about a relationship, then yes, it could be someone that you once cared for, that you guys actually got along pretty well with, and you guys left on good terms. Because the Strength card is here. It's like you both had pride before you reached out to one another, but once you did, you guys both come to the realization that there was something holding on to the both of you in the back of I guess you could say in the background of your life, because sometimes that happens. You move on from people that you've parted and I don't see anything bad about whoever is coming back. So this could be a really good friend that you guys just lost in touch with, or it could be an actual relationship that you had in the past, and this person is thinking about you as well as you them. It's a mutual connection, but it's also something that it wasn't so easy to reach out and talk to this person either. It was like a little bit of a prideful, I don't know, there's like a prideful energy here. Like someone was too prideful. It was like, who's gonna do it first? Who's gonna text first? Kind of thing. Okay, so with Harmony, there's definitely gonna be mutual understanding of feelings if this is about a relationship, or this is gonna be a complete and total balance of whole life, emotional, financial, physical balance, and that's what's going to bring you all this joy, this happiness, this great outlook in life that makes you feel so grateful. And I think right now with all that is actually happening, I think you're harboring some feelings about this. I think you're feeling a little bit I'm so sorry about that, guys, but my camera totally cut off. Anyway, so back to where we were. With joy, I know that once you actually start to follow through with your plans, or I think maybe even you're finally in a place where you can let go of your old self and become the best version of yourself. And that's how you're actually pulling in this person from the past, or this person that's going to allow you to actually be comfortable with where you are as far as relationships and friendships, connections, having yourself be able to follow through with your career as well, if this is about that. But you already know who this person is, and there's something about your intuition and the Four of Pentacles that makes me feel like you're nervous or holding back about something with the Strength card here. Look for a sign and your angel. So both of these let me know that if you are maybe taken back by this person and kind of holding your emotions in instead of expressing yourself because you're very confused. It's almost like you have everything going for you and you don't want to ruin it. It's like, I have, you know, I'm happy right now. I have a good, stable life. I'm doing what I want for a living. I don't know if I'm ready to commit yet. I don't know if this is the right time. I'm pretty sure that look for a sign if it's time for you to get involved into anything. Also, take your time. Don't jump into anything. Don't ever do that. Always make sure that whatever your energy is going into is worthwhile. So be very aware of your involvement with this person, and don't let that take away from yourself, which it won't, as long as you're able to find that, you know, that harmony and that balance. That's what that's all about there. But also, if there's anything that you feel like you're doubting or you're nervous about, don't be afraid to reach out to your guides. Don't be afraid to look for signs, ask for signs. And you have a very strong intuition. So I think you also have a very good connection with your spirit guide. So if you're ever doubting or trying to see if, like, maybe is this a good time or not a good time, or should I do this with my creative endeavor, or should I get involved with this person, whatever it is that you're kind of contemplating right now in your life, ask your angels for help and guidance, because they're actually listening to you. And I think if that's not what you believe in, and you're more connected with energy and you resonate with that, then ask the universe for anything to give you an obvious sign. I mean, it's as easy as a yellow butterfly. Let's just say if you have a yes or no question and you go out tomorrow and you see a yellow butterfly, then that is your yes for whatever question you may have had or doubt that you may have that you're asking your answer about. I don't know, but there's something very powerful about your intuition that you shouldn't doubt either. But if you, when in doubt, ask your angels for a sign, and they'll answer that for sure. Well, this is nice energy. We do have, let's see, we do have a romance letter, which is engagement. So obviously, if this is about that connection or that person coming back, then clearly, yeah, they're coming back. There's no doubt. And I think whether it's a deep friendship that turns into a relationship, or you guys just get back to where you were, it's gonna be a strong and stable person that's coming in. So it's gonna be really full of harmony within each other. You guys are gonna be self-fulfilled. I don't see this person being anyone who's not gonna suit your lifestyle and where you are with your soul growth, your vibe. I think this person will also fit into the environment that you're in. So if you're afraid that they won't fit into your family or your friends, or, you know, if you think that you're not going to mesh with this new connection with this business partner, whatever it is, it's actually going to be a strong commitment. And engagement doesn't always necessarily mean a proposal. It just means that there is commitment involved, and it's more serious because there's either contracts, signatures have to be done, or it's something where you actually have to be committed and engaged into this specific situation, this person, whatever you're involving yourself into. You have to engage with the people involved in this specific situation or relationship. So it's a level of commitment where even though there's nothing written or set in stone, there's still this unconditional understanding that, yes, like, now I have to be there for this. It puts people, I guess I want to say, what's the word I'm looking for? Accountability. right? That's basically what an engagement is. It makes you accountable for this counterpart, for this other person, for this commitment that's in front of you. You have to engage yourself, your time, your attention into this particular person. And in this situation, it's going to be a mutual and unconditional understanding of each other's time and lifestyles. This is going to be a good connection and a really sweet energy. I like this reading. This is like a love reading almost. So whoever this person is, you guys are definitely going to have a long-term relationship, and you're going to have a lot more to be relaxed and calm about in your life than I think you're allowing yourself to. I think you're too nervous about things that you shouldn't be. Okay, let's roll some dice to get some more messages. 4, 6, 5, 5, and 4. Wow. Okay. So I read the top numbers. So 4, 6, 5, 5, 4 could be a phone number, a birthday, a time frame. So like in 4 months, 6 weeks, 5 days, 5 months, 4 weeks. Could be a zip code, a license plate number, a phone number, a date of birth, anything that you think could be of significance with those numbers. What I'm seeing in this with 4 and 4, we had the 4 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, or I'm sorry, at the bottom of all these cards here. So I think with the 4 twice here, it tells me, like I was saying, there's going to be this very strong and stable and grounding connection with this person when they come back. It's like you have a mutual understanding that you're going to be there for each other no matter what. It's like ride or die for sure energy. And with the 6 here, you guys are going to be so good as far as material things. Like you're going to have the house and the car. You guys are going to have the life that you've always wanted, which if it means being an entrepreneur and then finding someone through your work, then you guys are going to be like that power couple. So that's super cool. With 5 and 5, I do see you guys having a lot of kids, a lot of children. I see that there could be like a big family. Either your person or you come from a big family, but there's a lot of gatherings involved. So whoever you're going to be in a relationship with next, or this person that you're going to commit with, there's going to be a lot of either gatherings or business meetings, or like a lot of having to network with other people. Or it could be that there's large family gatherings constantly, like close friends getting together every Friday night or Sunday night family dinners, things like that, where there's a lot of people with this person that you may have to involve yourself with, and maybe that's where the nerves are coming from. But there's going to be so much harmony in this connection that I think you're making yourself nervous for nothing. You're almost overthinking it. But yeah, that's super interesting. Let me see if I'm getting any more messages. Okay, I think I'm going to wrap it up right here and go to pile number 3. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and picking pile number 2 for this Leo general energy reading. Please comment down below. Let me know if any of this made sense or if it resonated. Please like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Thank you so much. I love you guys, and I will catch you on the next one. Alright, so for all of my pile number 3 Leos, this is the general energy happening with you today. So let's take a look and see what your messages are and what we have going on here. I have previously shuffled this the cards and each pile individually, so I haven't been able to see what the energy is up until now. So we're going to find out together what we have currently going on in your energy whenever this reading finds you. So first we have the Eight of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Four of Cups, put these over here, the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, I'm going to put this here. Okay, let's see what else we have. The Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, I'm going to put these down here, and the World. Okay, so far with this energy, I'm just gonna, before I keep pulling out the rest of the cards, I'm already getting messages. So somebody is stuck in a vicious cycle right now. So we have 8, 8, 8, 8. Eight of Wands, Eight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands again. So I think there may have been some communication, like a text message where somebody blocked the other person. I see rejection here. I see somebody who was thinking about someone else, whether this is a friend who you thought was a good friend and they had blocked you, or whether this was a relationship where an ex, you thought you could reach out because you were still cool, or if you were trying to see if this person was taking you seriously. I see a form of rejection. I feel like somebody blocked the other person. I think that someone may have been talking to someone else, and this wasn't like a serious thing. So maybe it was like somebody was dating around and they happen to find someone else and then move on without you, and that kind of left you feeling completely rejected. Or this could be the other way around, where you have these two different people that you've been kind of seeing or dating or communicating with or going back and forth with, and you decided to go to one person versus the other. Like, you thought about this and you made your decision, but I feel like this is more of you being rejected. I feel like with Eight of Wands and here twice, and the Eight of Swords, sometimes the Eight of Wands can signify delays or lagging in communication. It could be miscommunication. It is forward movement, but sometimes it could be so fast that it can be misinterpreted. So it also can be text messages back and forth. So from the two Eight of Wands here, what I can see is there may have been a back and forth interaction between yourself and someone that you may have set your heart on, because it looks like here there may have been either rejection or somebody having some sort of regret of something they may have said or done. So it's kind of like you texted somebody, they never text you back, and now you're kind of like in your feelings about it. With the Page of Swords here, this is definitely like text messages. This is online. Maybe you DM somebody, and or maybe you text somebody and then you find out that they're like active on their social media and they obviously like ignored you, so it kind of left you bothered. So I think the way that you're looking at this situation is, it's kind of, you're in your feels about it, but I don't think you should take it too seriously, because there's probably other options and better options for you to look into. I mean, like the Two of Pentacles is a juggling of two people or two energies, and if this means you juggled the energies, well then obviously the option and the choice is yours and it's in your hands. But if this is someone else juggling you and someone else, and this is just only going to propel you to the next stage or person or place that you're meant to be. And if it means without this person, even better, because the world is here. So karma is going to balance out, you know, the world, a new cycle. So karma is definitely going to balance out whatever is being contemplated here or played with, or going this back and forth is going to be, it's going to come to a close. And, you know, everything, there's like cycles, and everything that happens in the world has a cycle. Seasons have cycles. Even the ocean has its cycles with tides. So the world lets you know that there are many, many cycles in life, and sometimes cycles have to do with the people that come in and out of your life. So if letting one person fall out of your current environment right now allows you to spring into whatever is next or whomever is next, then so be it. Don't put too much thought into this. I feel like you think a lot about this specific person, and you're like, dang, I shouldn't have even bothered putting myself out there. Like, now I'm embarrassed. Like, now I don't want to. I don't think you should think like that. But yeah, I definitely see rejection here. Let's see. Unlikely. Okay, so unlikely. You're ready. Yeah, see, there's like a back and forth. These two are very, it seems like they're contradicting, but that's what this Two of Pentacles is. It's a back and forth. It's like yes and no. Like, yeah, you get this, but then you could also have that. It's like, yeah, you're ready to make a choice, make a decision, or move on from this, but it's unlikely to pan out the way that you expect, or things aren't necessarily going to be happening exactly as you want them, but things are definitely going to be happening that you want because you're ready, right? Sorry, again, my camera totally just died. Anyway, so learn from your mistakes. I think you need to be a little bit more understanding with yourself. I think you need to know that whatever happened, you're still a valuable person who's worthwhile, who is worth anyone's time and energy. It's just time for you to go in a completely different direction. I think that the world is here to tell you that there has to be this cycle that needs to come to a close with yourself. And whatever this person or petty moment was, it's almost like that closure of a karmic cycle within yourself and how you see yourself. I don't think it has to be like a karmic lesson between you and this other person, because the person isn't showing up in this reading. It's all about you. So I think it's about yourself and how you find your essence. I think different times in life you find your essence and your value, and there's moments where you have to be put in check because of that, and I think this is one of those. So, you know, you have to go through this like soul cycle of growth, which the world is here to show new chapters of soul depth, you know, from a child to a teenager to your adulthood. It's a different transition in time in life where you're put in a place where you have to see how you are being looked at from others and what's expected of you, and then you know, you becoming who you are as a person and having to go through ups and downs of life. That's just normal. That's just being human. And I think you need to be a little bit more kind and loving to yourself. Okay, and this is a romance card, so worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Yeah, see, I think that's what it is. I think right now it's me time. It's take care of myself time. It's more of like introvert spirit energy. I think right now what you need to do is focus on yourself, because what you expected didn't happen, but it doesn't mean that you're not ready to get what it is you want. It's just not with those people, that person, that job, that situation. I don't think this specific energy that had this conflict happen in your life, or this moment of like putting you in check, or this situation, I think that it happened for a reason, because it kind of put into perspective what it is that you want now in another person, or what you expect other people to be like when they talk to you or are in your energy, how they treat you, and what they see you for, right? That's what respect is all about, and virtue is also how you are perceived as a person. And I think you're going through this soul growth and cycle with the world here of how whoever you're attracting is going to see you. And it's when you finally find yourself going through a lot of self-love, self-care, taking care of who you are and who you want to be as a person, and what you expect in a partner, in connections, anything of that sort. This is almost like putting those around you in check. Like, now you know your worth, and people are going to know it, they're going to see it, and they're going to respect that about you. Okay. I'm going to do a roll of some dice here, just to see if there's other messages I can get with dice. Okay, 4, 2, 1, 3. All right, so I usually go with the top number. Three, 2, or whoa. 3, 1, 2. I wanted to say 3, 2, 1. 4. Oh, wow. I want to put these in order, but I'll just say what I see in the order that they're in now, and I'll organize them the way I see things. Okay, so 3 can be three can be like a third party situation here. That's what I see. So I think this 2 of Pentacles is either 3 people involved, or somebody juggling the other person. And I think there was either, you could have 2 perspectives, 2 outlooks, 2 situations, 2 people, but I definitely see like a third party. If this is like a love reading, which I do see more of like a petty moment. So, you know, with the Page of Swords here, it could have been gossiping or texting back and forth between 3 people, and one person being blocked or left out in the cold, and that's where this 1 is. And then 2, they're, you know, together now. So I think I wanted to say 3, 2, 1, but I think that's why there's 3, 1, and 2 here, because there was a third party, somebody got singled out, and now 2 people are out here enjoying themselves, I guess you could say. 4 and 4. So the stability that you're craving is not within the people that you're involved with right now. I think that right now you need to actually step away from a lot of people and or a specific person, especially when it comes to love. I mean, worth waiting for. I think right now what you need to focus on is yourself, and I think that's why there's this 3 to 1. I think it's, you know, 3 is a creative number. You're working with people. It's a very communal number. You know, this is when you get together to work. And whatever 3 energies come together to work at that moment in time, it wasn't meant to have one specific person there. So then 2 different energies kept going, right? This is a different vibe. So I think what is really going on here is this new manifestation of a new vibe and a new environment for this specific person, because I mean, the 2 other people, they're together, and there's nothing left but to see what else there is out there. 4 and 4, you're going to go into a more grounding connection. The new people that you meet in your life will be able to balance you out and respect you and see you as someone who is strong and committed, and you're going to be taken seriously. That's what 4 is. It's a very serious number. It's also, you know, the 4 of Wands, I guess you could say. It's a very like communal number where it's about like marriage or gathering celebrations or some sort of victory moment in your own self-growth or in spirituality, when you finally have either this significance, soul connection with a soul group or a soul family or a soul mate. And I think that's what this is heading towards, is finding that matching stability between the new people and the new energies that you're attracting. I think that's why you need to hold off and wait a little bit and be on your own and remember who you are. Get back to you. Once you're there, then the new energy is coming. Okay, 31244 could be a phone number, a birthday, an area code, a driver's license, or a driver's plate. Oh my God, whatever. License plate. It could be a street address. They could just be numbers of significance. What else? If we were to single this entire number, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. If we single 14 to 5, that would be a number of change, of cycles, of like the world's energy, moving into a new vibe, new people. Also being cautious of who you allow in, because when you have a party of 5, that's when you can have a mix of energies that can be blended so beautifully to work in a positive direction, or it can be resulting in conflict, but it does involve change regardless. Either way, this is definitely a change in perspective, and definitely in the way that others will now approach you. Okay, wow, what an interesting reading, pile number 3. That was really fun. I really do hope that any of this makes sense to any of you. Please comment down below. Let me know what you think. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Thank you guys so much for checking this pick a card reading out. I really do hope that something out of all of this made sense to you. And with that said, I love you guys so much, and I will catch you on the next one.